The next chapter shows Mike hunting an elephant bull and a few cows, with the emphasis being on brain shots up close and personal with his double rifle. Previously, while sitting in a blind waiting for a leopard with Mike, we had several elephant bulls approach very close, including a beautiful one Tusker. When Mike saw it, it was decided we would one day come back and try and hunt him. 2 years later found us doing exactly that.
Manga. That's a beautiful gun. There you go.
All right.
Ready for action. Fantastic, Mike. Very good.
They run through the back.
Straight through.
Oh, he's got it.
That's fine.
Still warm. Using the Krieghoff 500 double, and first morning, first day. Not really a hunting day. A little bit rainy. We've had some lunch, and we're just out kind of wandering around, sighting in the rifles, making sure everything's working. So, gonna have a great hunt.
Being late, the rains had come, so driving the roads looking for tracks was challenging to say the least. We had picked up on a big group of bulls that had come into the area after a night of raiding the local crops, and wasted no time on getting onto their tracks.
There we go.
What we're going to do, Mike, is we're on an able, maybe two. We're going to follow them and see what they're like. We're going to send Morgan back to pick up on the main group. So we'll have a look and then we'll go back to those ones. Okay. Just be careful here and right there.
We finally caught them down in a valley, and they were one of the biggest groups of bulls I had seen.
There's lots of bulls here, Mike. I haven't seen that big-bodied one yet. I have not seen a cow yet. These are all bulls. It's a pretty 30-pounder there. Tusker slightly worn down. Would be stupid not to shoot that bull if we get an opportunity. There's a big one there as well. So we're just gonna have to wait for him to come more on this side, then we'll go down and see whether we can get a crack at him. Look at this bull, he's also very pretty. He's about a 45 pounder. Come from here, Mike. The one quartering away from us, you can just see the one dust sticking out. He's very pretty, he's about a 45 pounder. We don't want to make a mistake. There's two very big bodied bulls with similar configuration of tusks. The left being shorter, the right being longer. This is the other one there. You can just see his head sticking out. Ah, the wind's changed. Let's go and see if we can have a look at them again, Andy.
We ended up having to take refuge on an anthill, as in the confusion all the bulls came straight at us.
Here comes a big one here, just... Nope, that's not ours. Just stand on the top here, yeah. Watch this big one here. Watch this big one. No, that's not ours. Hey, that's a big bull there. Huh? You don't want to get caught in that thick stuff when there's a mass bloody running like that.
20 of them running around.
It won't be a bullfoot. That other very big bull had thick ivory. It's a solid 40-45.
Despite the fact that the elephants were on the move, we tried for several hours to catch up with them with no luck. Well, this is our second day. We followed a group of bulls yesterday. We thought it would be a relatively short walk, and it was initially when we caught up to them. They're unbelievable 25 bulls, and one that we had our eyes on, beautiful long right tusk and slightly worn down left tusk, but an outstanding bull. Another good bull of 40-45 pounds. And unfortunately they got our wind, and it was a 7-hour tracking session, and then the rain came down, which put an end to it, and we've come looking for them today, and we've picked up on 3 other bulls. We're going to try and track them out. A little bit of a worry that they'll join in with a big group of cows that we saw tracks on the road of, and we're going to go and give them a run and see how we come out with that today.
Charlton said it's pretty thick, but what he saw looked quite nice on the middle bull. Yeah, the one that moved out. Yeah, I didn't see him at all. I just saw bits of grey. But this is extreme, this thick stuff here. We've been through quite nice country. But your visibility, man, shooting visibility, it's like 5 yards here, man. If you want to make a short shot with this thick stuff, it's done. Problem also in this thick stuff, the wind just circulates. Boy, they're right here, Mike. Come with me, let's go and have a look at him. Side brain shot when he comes out. Side brain shot, Mike. Wait for him to come out, wait. What a side brain shot. Dia one yang gaya tu. Dia one yang home run.
Should I put another one in?
Yeah, we're going to give him another one. Come. Holy cow, look at that tusk. They're going in like that. Watch my ears. Just come down a wait. Okay, come down a little bit. Okay. That'll do it. That's the big one Tusker we've been looking for, Mike.
Is that it?
That's it.
Awesome.
Fantastic. And there one, eh? Jeez, look at that tusk.
Oh, thank you, Morgan.
Hey, my dollars. That's 4 foot of ivory sticking out.
Oh, at least 4. That's more than 4 foot.
It probably is. That is, Mike, even though it's a one Tusker, you know.
It's like the, I'd rather have one Maserati than 2 VWs, huh?
But also the wonderful thing is, we saw this guy, how long ago was it, Mike?
2 years.
Yeah,
2 years ago on the leopard hunt.
2 years ago on the leopard hunt, and here we are, after him again. And
Long, eh? No.
16 inch up. He's 16 there, which is 2¼ foot out, 16. But then he's got a taper here. I think 60, 65. Eh?
What do you do, like when you're in a national park area, then you take the tusk in to be marked at a game station, right, to have them stamped?
Yeah, what happens is, for example, this one would draw the tusks, and then it goes into either Harare or the regional office here, and they officially weigh them, and they have a stamp, and they actually
Stencil it on.
It's actually beaten on. It's like almost like a tattoo, for lack of a better word.
Yeah,
but they
it's got the
engrave
date on it, and yeah, or not the date, but the year and
the year.
and
It's
the number.
got ZW for Zimbabwe, and then it's got the kilos, 14, 20, 30 kilos, whatever it may be. And that really is your official weight. When your PH tells you your tusk is 50, honest to God, when it comes to America and it's got an
Look at
official
what
weight,
the stamp's on it.
that's what it is.
Voila.
Officially yours.
Thank you, Buzz.
Very well done.
Quite a story about this elephant. This elephant is actually an elephant that we saw for the first time. I saw for the first time 2 years ago. We were here in the Muswa, and I was hunting a leopard, and we tried to hunt the leopard with dogs, and we were unsuccessful doing that for a couple days. So one night we built a blind, and after we had been in the blind and it got dark, all of a sudden this group of elephant came feeding in around us, and this big one Tusker was in the group that was feeding around us. So we saw it. I saw it 2 years ago, and then Buzz and I kept talking about the one Tusker. I was able to come back this year. We had heard that the one Tusker was hanging around in the area, but the rains had started, and so we were worried that perhaps the elephant had walked out of the area. So we tracked a herd of 25 bulls yesterday, which was incredible. And then this morning got into a group of 3 or 4 bulls, and we came up over the top of an ant mound, and this bull was walking past. We gave it a side brain shot. It went right down, and as you can see, it's just an absolutely stunning elephant. Just a beautiful tusk. It's about 4.5 feet outside the lip, and made all the better by virtue of the fact that it's got such an incredible story around it. Of having seen it 2 years ago, and then to be able to come back and hunt it again has just been a remarkable experience.